Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Gino Lamont.
And I'm Elizabeth Bobie. And someone dies from drug misuse every 2 hours in California. Today is International Overdose Awareness Day, with groups across the world remembering their lost loved ones. KMIR 6's Angela Monroe was at a vigil in Palm Springs tonight. Angela.
Elizabeth, it's a night of grief, remembrance, and coming together for those who lost loved ones to drug overdose. Grief Recovery After a Substance Passing, or GRASP, has a local chapter in the Coachella Valley. They held a vigil in the heart of downtown Palm Springs.
Evan Patrick Smock, 27. Jacob Robertson, 29.
The names are recited of the many people who have died from drug overdose. Jeff Cullen was 27 when he overdosed on prescription drugs after 6 months of sobriety from a heroin addiction.
He was gorgeous. He was funny. He was humble. He was compassionate. He was always for the underdog. He was a huge animal lover. He had tons and tons of friends.
Jeff's mother, Denise Angela Cullen, started a GRASP chapter in Indio to help herself and others deal with the grief. She then grew GRASP from 3 chapters in the United States to now 45.
And the death is devastating, and then your whole world has changed, like anyone who loses a child. But for you, you've spent 10, 12, 15 years trying to save your child or your loved one, and then they're gone.
GRASP provides grief support for those who lost a loved one to drug overdose. They are also working to change drug policy to health-centered methods instead of a criminal justice problem. Nancy has been in law enforcement for decades.
I've been 15 years in the jail of my whole long career, and I'm just amazed. I sent a message to Denise a couple weeks ago of a young person who overdosed 2 weeks before and then overdosed again, and this time he died.
In May 2011, Lynn Lloyd's nephew died of a heroin overdose in Delaware. Now Lloyd helps with GRASP.
Provide some solace and comfort to anyone who's lost somebody they really love to this terrible problem. And the second thing we're trying to do is we're trying to prevent it from happening to just 1 or 2 more people. It's devastating.
Marie Minnick wrote of the devastating loss of her daughter from a heroin overdose at age 32.
I had actually started the book before she died, so she actually wrote part of it or contributed to it from the addict's point of view, and it seems like people get a lot from it, so as sad a story as it is.
Family members hold candles, remembering the light their loved ones brought into their lives for too short a time. This is the 12th annual International Overdose Awareness Day. GRASP organizers also read a statement from Congresswoman Mary Bono Mack, as well as reciting lost ones' names and stating their mission. Elizabeth, back to you.